Welcome back, Kings family, to another film review. This is a big one. We get Bryce Fitzgerald, 4-star safety athlete. He can play nickel or at corner. We'll see what Miami, sees him as best, but I love him as a single high safety. So much range. You're that boy when you could start off a review 5 minutes into your damn highlight tape. But obviously he played with Raw 7-on-7, so I had a chance to see him over the last few years. Really incredible range. So we'll start off with that. See as a cover 3, he's coming on from the other hash. See how much ground he's going to cover here. So pre-snap quarterback thinks he has this window. It's so effortless. Bryce just covers so much, ground. I mean, he has insane range at safety. I think this is why I think, he should be a single high safety, but I see the upside at corner. I see the upside, at nickel. I see the upside everywhere. But just to let you guys know, he's a ball hawk. And a too high look here. See the corner carry up because they're attacking Bryce with a double post. Quarterback throws it late. Easily highest point catcher, and then he is a stupid athlete. You'll see a lot of highlights on offense, his time at Baylor and at Columbus, but he is taking these things back to the crib whenever he gets his hands on some of these picks. They are going back to the crib. You'll see him at return. He's going to be a highest point catcher, really good ball skills, and he's looking to do something after the catch. Just unlimited range. I've seen it time and time again of him just being able to close ground on football. So he's over here deep, communicating with his fellow defensive backs. And then, quarterback tries to sneak one in there, bro. He's just able to, all right, never mind. I'm going to come up there again. Highest point catcher. Really, really good ball skills. He's a really good receiver as well. But highest point catcher, that's a contested catch, on a receiver and his fellow DB going up for the ball. I mean, impeccable ball skills, but the range, bro. He's never threatened. He's not even, oh, you going to try that? All right, bet. I'll go over there and go pick it off real quick. Again, in a single high look, they're in a 3. So you got him in his deep third, covering ground. Oh, yeah, you want to go outside? Again, excellent center fielder. I think he could take over that type of cam role where you do a lot of single high safety. And again, he's going to make something happen after the catch because he's a crazy athlete. But again, I do really love the idea of him, playing a little bit of, either nickel, corner, if that's what they do. But man, his range over the top is special. I've seen him just cover so much ground. I mean, I forgot count of how much interceptions he has, but here he is in a too high. You're gonna try to sneak one in. Just look at the burst when he gets out of his pedal, when he goes ahead and makes this decision to break on this football. I mean, it is impressive. You got a slot fade coming here, trying to get a levels concept. You got a hitch and a slot fade, trying to get this. It's not even a bad thrown ball. It's not inside or anything. It just Bryce breaks on it. 2 feet in bounds. That's good on Sundays. Impeccable range. And if you're wondering what type of athlete he is with the ball in his hands, this punt return is like Devin Hester type shit. So really, really important athlete to get in this class. Could he help us in return? So I definitely think so. He has top end speed, really quick, can break a lot of tackles. He's really 6'1", like 190, maybe 185. But impeccable athlete. Can he help in the return game? I think when you have defenders that are really special with the ball in their hands, one way to get them the ball in their hands is with the return game. So I would not be surprised if he's able to, show some athleticism enough in practice where they try to either put him back at kick return or punt return. But Bryce is skating. Too high cover 2 look. Once this receiver's on the corner route, is going to take an inside stem and get past this corner. Tries to throw it, but a little errant of a pass. Bryce reads it. Nice, easy pick over the top. But again, nice and smooth. Great ball skills. If you, as a quarterback, make a mistake, he's going to pick that thing off. It's not going to hit the turf. We talking about range and big-time games. He's playing against one of the most prolific passers in Miami over there at New Orleans. So with EJ, center fielder, love the game. You're going to have this slot fade here coming in. You get a motion. Get this one-on-one. Get this fade going. Catch the DB flat-footed. By all means, this should have been a big time play. You see Bryce from the center field make his way over there and actually make a play on the football. Would have been picked off if this guy didn't run right into him. So impeccable range, able to cover 40, 50 yards while tracking the football. The athleticism is special, Canes family. I promise you. I've seen it. I was like, damn. A couple times I've been made that believer. Again, when you're looking at this tape, single high safety, cover a lot of ground, another levels concept with a slot fade and hitch. This time he's able to close. I mean, he covers a lot of ground, man. It reminds you of that role that you've seen Cam Kitchens back there at Miami, where just covering ground, just elite instincts, speed, and just athleticism. He's just he's watching back there and he's biting on shit. Going against cover 2 here. So again, he has that deep half. Corner routes usually can be successful in here. Look at this range coming from out the camera view. Nice and fluid, nice and fluid, nice and fluid. Breaks on that football. Almost has an INT right there if it doesn't get, the receiver doesn't put his hands up right at the right time. That would have been an INT. So, again, the range, crazy. Don't know exactly, how they plan on using them. But, man, him and being in the defensive backfield is going to be crazy for Miami. 2x2 motion into a trips here. You get, 2 high safeties. Gets right above that corner and they cover 2, so he's staying flat. So you have all this space here. Quarterback misfires it. He has this linebacker coming in late, so again he just tries to throw it over. Bryce right on time. Just go ahead and scoop that off the ground. Really good elite ball skills. When he comes down, when he comes down with the ball, it's not getting out of there. So he has really good hands. Good play receiver, to be real with you. That's how athletic he is. Another too high look. This quarterback's going to let a rainbow pass go. See how high in the air that is. Just one-on-one. Who's going to come down with it? Highest point catcher. I mean, bro, really smooth ball skills. Not going to drop a lot of interceptions. Going to make a lot of interceptions. So love the range. Love the ball skills. Love the athleticism. Able to just sky over this guy who's a pretty lengthy guy himself and come down with that contested catch. I mean, we're like halfway through his highlight tape. Just still interceptions. He has more to go. Too high safety look versus Miami Northwestern. Got trips here. It's 5 wide. They're damn near doing, all verts. Everybody going deep. Bryce chilling this pedal, being as deep as the deepest man. Really smooth feet. You see that pedal? Very smooth. Very, very smooth. Not threatening at all. Ball's out. He's reading the ball. Of course, he gets his hands on it. He's always a threat to make something happen after the play. Really high upside, over the top, really high upside in man coverage. We'll actually get to some of his man coverage plays in there. I've seen him obviously in 7-on-7. We used him over the top. We used him at nickel a lot. So he's a man player. Let's get to some of that. Real quick, though, watch him cook at receiver. Hezzy, burst, ball right on time. Yeah, that boy an athlete. Trips here to the field side, another 2 safety look. 5 wide. You got a guy going deep here. Quarterback under duress. He's going to heave one there. Bryce was over the top of him. Over the top of him. Finds the ball. Great ball skills. So the quarterback's just heaving it up as he's getting hit. So a way to turn around, find that ball in the air. And of course, he's going to try to make something happen after the catch because he's trying to score every time he gets the football. But again, great ball skills. Over the top, strapping this, so it's okay, dead. The ball comes out weird, funny, getting hit. Goes around, turned around, get that ball located. Now it's basically a punt return. I love his coverage upside in the nickel. I think he's super quick, and he has the frame to hold up inside. Very quick, agile, very jackrabbit-like in the nickel. So I do think he has. But that's going to go ahead and wrap up this review for Bryce Fitzgerald. Again, 4-star athlete, safety, you corner, nickel, whatever you want to call him. Receiver, Bryce Fitzgerald out of Columbus High School. That's Coach Mario's neck of the woods. So he's not going to miss too much blue chippers out of there. So go ahead and like and subscribe. That's the 4th Raw fan member, Amari, EJ, and now Drake. So now you have 2 safeties, 3 safeties, Amari, Bryce, and Drake out from Raw. So nice to see that. It's a really good combination, and let's see them continue to stack chips. Go Canes.